So this night has been a very dramatic and eventful evening. What's up guys, Max here, reporting with some extravagant news for Evolution 2013 taking place at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas. For some of you guys that don't know, the EVO staff was doing a charity drive for the 8th game that will be showing up at EVO 2013. Now, the multitude of these games really included like Super Turbo, Skullgirls, the My Little Pony game, and other games like Smash Bros. Melee, Third Strike, CVS2, and some older games that have been at EVO before. And essentially, more people that donated towards these games would get that game highlighted as the 8th official game at the biggest fighting game tournament of all time, which is most likely what EVO 2013 is going to be. So for you guys that don't know, there was a huge race to the final minutes of this charity drive that was finished at midnight on February 1st. Now, the final 3 games that were making it were Super Turbo, Skullgirls, and Smash Bros. Melee. Within the last hour was where things really started to heat up, and I believe the donation charity within like 6 hours before completing had already reached like $150,000 worth of donations, and Super Turbo was actually in the lead for quite a bit. And then Skullgirls came on top, had like, you know, $50,000, and Smash Bros. Was in second, but the Smash Bros. Community always had this hidden, like, you know, benefactor where all of a sudden $10,000 would just appear out of nowhere on the donation drive, and all of a sudden it happened again. And throughout the rest of the evening this kept happening, and within the final 30 minutes of this charity drive going on, there was $92,000. I think that's approximate, not official yet, but nearly that much raised for Smash Bros. Melee, and Skullgirls was just behind, reaching I think the latter 60s, like almost $70,000. In the end, this charity drive for EVO 2013 had nearly reached $250,000 of charity money for breast cancer research. It's absolutely crazy to think that the fighting game community just raised $250,000 for people to play video games at a competitive level and for us to get all excited about it. I wasn't really going to make a video about this before because the game that I was really excited about getting in there, and I didn't want to add my opinions or like stray people's opinions too much, I kind of wanted Capcom vs. SNK 2. I put in like a few bucks towards CVS2, and that totally didn't make it. Nonetheless, these games are really popular, and it kind of goes to show you how big and how profound the Smash Bros. Melee, or if not the Brawl community, really is. Like, the Smash Bros. Games sell in the droves when they come out, and it really has a big community of people behind it, helping people out and still playing the games after all these years, especially Melee, since it's been out for, geez, like over 10 years now. So here's the crazy thing. The crazy thing is that Smash Bros. Melee was at EVO before, back in, I believe, maybe 07 or 2008. But I remember the last time I saw that game live at an EVO was many years ago, at least 4 or 5 years ago. And it was pretty damn exciting. Some stuff that I had never seen before, was no idea that this was capable in a Smash Bros. Game. I don't remember it being extremely popular, which is why I'm a little concerned for Melee making it to this game. Now, hopefully this makes some front page news on big, like, gaming news sites, and this actually raises some awareness that Smash Bros. Players, you guys gotta come out in droves, make it to the Paris Hotel this summer in Vegas for EVO, and show what you got, and play on the pretty much the biggest stage in the world, and what has now become like a fighting game convention, and Smash Bros. Is now a part of it. So I think that whole argument, whether or not Smash Bros. Is a fighting game, this definitely is doing something to prove the fact that these people want to be respected in the greater fighting game community, which is kind of dominated by the majority of like Namco, Arc System Works, and especially Capcom games. And Smash Bros. Never really had a place that was ever accepted by the majority of the community. However, in this situation, if Smash Bros. Ends up being a huge hit at EVO and ends up pulling huge numbers and all these people sign up for it, and there's all this bragging rights that Smash Bros. Is real, guys, it's back and people want to play a 10-year-old plus old game, then that's pretty crazy, and that is something that'll definitely have an impact on the type of games that we're going to be paying attention to from now on. So here's anybody that might be a Smash Bros. Fan. I actually made some recent videos. I am not a proficient Smash Bros. Player at all, but I do really like the games, and I might make a video about that later, about why I respect the Smash Bros. Games, even though I'm not great at them by any means. For any of you guys that might be watching this channel and following the fighting games that I like to follow, if you guys are listening, this is the time for you to shine. This is the time for you to go to EVO, celebrate, you know, the fact that you are a Smash Bros. Competitive community, and show it. There's a lot of combo videos and there's a lot of stuff on the web for Smash Brothers, but there really should be a lot of guys that are good content creators. Anybody that would like to get into content creation, this could be an excellent opportunity for you Smash Brothers players to let other people know how to play the game, to boost the numbers at EVO and let people actually get in so they can understand the deeper, competitive level of what Smash Brothers has to offer. I've seen plenty of videos seeing like how crazy fast Smash Brothers is, the insane combos, guys doing all this and remarkably technical stuff, but I never really understood the metagame of upper level Smash Brothers. So if you guys are out there, start making video content, start writing articles, do whatever you can to produce content for Melee to let folks know what they can expect from EVO 2013 and a community of people that raised nearly $100,000 for their fighting game to make it. Let me know what you guys think below as far as Smash Brothers making it into EVO 2013 and what you think the outcome will be like. I'll be back fairly soon since Smash Brothers is making it to EVO. I'll do my best to get a little bit better at the game, if not try to join the tournament and play Smash Brothers. Who knows at this point? It's kind of a whole new year for fighting games if something big and crazy like this happens. Please consider subscribing for future updates, but as always, my name is Maximilian, and I'll see you guys next time.
Super